So if you've clicked on this video, you want to know my first extreme demon. Well, if you're a close friend of mine, you already know what it is. Yeah. This is gonna come as quite a surprise to everyone. Before I, tell you what it is, I just want to say that if Thana was an extreme demon, I would be going for Thana, but Thana's been demoted to an insane demon, so it kind of got bumped off of the priority list. But before I announce my extreme demon, let's open our chests. Oh yeah. Bro, this is the content right here. This is the content. My first extreme demon will be Cataclysm. Yeah, I to be fair, like, I don't think this came as a surprise to many people. I honestly have no idea. I mean, this is most people's first extreme. Like, there were a lot of, yeah, I did spend a really long time, just, like, figuring out what my first extreme is gonna be. Some extreme demons I considered was down base, hypersonic. I even considered Aku, but after I played it for like one practice run, I'm like, yeah, no. And as I said, this was supposed to be Thana, but Thana got demoted to an insane, which is, that's pretty annoying. But yeah, I'm going to be going for this. So I'm going to explain the situation with this level before I go through and show you what parts I find really hard. So with this level, I'm going to be practicing probably for the next 2 to 3 weeks. I'm not actually going to go from 0. I probably will go from 0 most of the time on stream. So make sure you subscribe, notifications, whatever, so you can, like, get notified when I stream. But the reason for this is because school's really, like, school's taking it up to another notch, man. In the next few weeks, I have, like, exams, I have, like, tests and assignments and stuff, and I'm super busy. So I don't have much time to stream. I've been barely finding enough time to make YouTube videos. I mean, this is literally going to be like the 3rd video I've recorded in like a few days because, yeah, I found time, but it's been hard. Anyways, so after school ends, I'm going to be playing Cataclysm from 0 on stream. We'll probably do a lot of practicing along the way because I'm still not consistent with this. What are my runs? Here, let me pull up my runs. I do have some runs on this level. Nothing, like, incredible. But I do have 63 to 100 and 69 to 100. So, you know, it's not terrible. It's not the greatest, obviously, but, yeah, like, you gotta give me something. So, you know, I have about a decent 30% of the level in one run. But enough talk. That's like 3 minutes of talking. I gotta play the level. All right, so this first cube is free. Like, I'm never gonna die here probably. And then right away, the drop is like right away. This wave is probably the hardest part of the level. Maybe the second. I have a really hard time with one of the other parts. But this wave's really difficult. Okay, so playing from 0 on Cataclysm can get really boring just because this wave exists. So you go through this, this part's not difficult. The hard part is this part right here. Some of these gaps are just so extremely tight. Obviously, I've done the wave, but sometimes it can take me a while. Like this, I can already tell that I'm gonna be stuck on this wave a lot, and I don't know. I even hope it gets consistent. I have no idea. I have to talk to some people who've beaten this level, ask them if they've got they got it consistent or not. That's English. I can English. 10 out of 10, bro. You know what? I'm saying it right now. I promise you guys, I will keep playing this level until I beat it. I'm not gonna drop it because I'm not gonna do that. I might set my priorities elsewhere. Like I might beat an insane demon or, yeah, not a difficult, not a new hardest, not something harder than supersonic. But like I was looking at a bunch of the insane demons I want to beat, and some of them are easier than supersonic, and I really want to just beat them because I think they're really cool. I don't even know if half of them are easier than supersonic. But, like, even if it is just a tiny new hardest, I'm probably not going to consider it a new hardest because I think Supersonic's really hard. There we go. I did it. Nice. Alright, so after that, you get this little sequence of portals. Then this ship. Okay, so people say this ship is difficult. This ship is free. Okay, I don't care what anyone says. This ship is free. It's not that I haven't played this ship from 0 today, but I can tell this is going to get extremely consistent. That portal is not that difficult. See, I basically did the entire ship. That part's not hard. I just have played 3 tabs from the ship, and I don't have quick consistency. Also, as of recording this, I haven't played this level in a decent 2 weeks. So, yeah, I decided I'm going for this after right as I beat Supersonic, which was about like 3 weeks ago, 2 weeks ago. I don't know, something along the lines of that. So it's been a while since I've actually practiced this, and my first practice run was like almost 1,000 attempts. Not really. I kind of went through. It was about 500 attempts. Second one was about 500 attempts. You guys know how practicing a really difficult level is. Maybe I don't really know if you guys know that. Anyways, so then you get to this part. So this part is pretty easy. It's not that hard for the most part. It's just a mini wave. You just gotta know where to go. So here, what I like to do is I like to go 1 2 1 1 1 2 1 2 1 2 3, and then kind of just wiggle. And don't do that because that just sucks. Don't do that. I didn't even know you could do that. 1 2 1 1 2 1 1 1 2 1 2. Ah, wiggle. Okay, then you have this. Okay, so this ball part is probably one of the harder parts, especially for me. Okay, like you guys have to understand, you guys might find a part that's like really easy, or really hard, really easy, and I might find a part that's really easy, really hard. Wait, is that the same thing? I don't know. The point is that I find different parts difficult, and some parts I find really unusual. Like I find the ship at 60 not that hard. Besides for one part in the ship, and I will talk about that when I get there. So this part is a lot of inputs. You have a lot of timings and inputs in a short period of time. So especially this part. So you don't hit this. I'm just really bad. You don't hit this blue orb, and when you go through that yellow portal, you have to tap the orb like that. Oh, I messed up the last timing. That is the ball part. I am not gonna I'm not going back because I cannot do that again. That made me look a lot better at the level than I am. I can't do that again. Anyways, then you can just click once. Okay, so this UFO part is not that difficult. I'm really bad at it for some reason, but it's not that hard. So you click once you get through the portal, then you hit the pink orb. 1 2, and then you go 1 2 3 4. 1 2 3. 1 2 3. 1 2. 1 2. I find that transition specifically really difficult. Okay, there we go. Then this part is, okay, first, I've heard for some people, this is the hardest part of the level. Just this literally, these straight flies. They're not too hard for me. The second one's a lot harder for obvious reasons. But, you know, they're not, like, impossible. Okay? I know some people find this impossible. I don't find it impossible, as I say this as I constantly die to it. Flying is kind of bad, but I feel like it's gonna be okay. I feel like it'll get better. Okay, there we go. These orbs are so difficult. Okay, this is the hardest part for me, right here. Besides the wave. But the wave's hard for everyone. For me, this is the hardest part. So what you gotta do is you gotta jump through here, 2 clicks, and then you have to hit that pink orb, and then hit that blue orb late. That blue orb you actually have to micro click, because if you don't, you'll just see, you just jump. So you gotta micro click. Okay, this is the hardest sequence of clicks for me in the entire level. 1 2 3. So 1 1 1 2 3. But this click right here, I micro click, or I can't micro click it. I find it really hard to micro click that. I don't know why. I find that so difficult to micro click. Is it just me, or is it like really hard? Okay, hold up. I just did it on 60 hertz. Wait a minute. Was that just a sheer coincidence? Why is it so much easier to click it on 60 hertz? Excuse me? Why is that so much easier on 60 hertz? Okay, never mind. It's not that. Okay, yeah. I was like, well, I must have just been getting lucky. That's kind of strange. Okay, so after that, I didn't really explain this part. You fly up. Then you do a bunch of stuff. So I'll explain this part now. So after you micro click, then you go through there, you hit this orb, then you have to know which ones to hit. 1 2 1 2 1. And you have to jump. That's just kind of memorization. It's not really. The annoying part with that part is you don't know when to like micro click the blue orb so you don't jump off the platform, and when you can do that, it's really just, you gotta know. Then you have this part. So this part looks really confusing, but it really isn't. This is where you get the peak of the 1.9 decoration right here. So this part's pretty straightforward if you like have any I just said that really weirdly. If you have any intelligence and you play this game, you'll be able to kind of understand what I'm doing. You just go up. There are timings. You gotta buffer those. 1, 2, 3. 1, 1, 1. So this part's hard. 1, 2, 3. You have to jump out of there. This pink orb is kind of funny. And I always want to hit that late. 1, 2. Jump. And then just don't touch anything, just click. Alright, this is the ship that I find not that hard, but there's one part in the ship that I find really hard. And this is weird because I don't normally, like, I normally find ship parts impossible. However, this ship is an exception. So, this beginning part, okay, so normally the hard part of the ship is when it goes to duel. People say it's, like, impossible, like this part. I don't find this part hard at all. I say that as I die. You gotta believe me, okay? I don't find this part as hard as other people do. I know some people find that part, like, where the part we have to go through there, really difficult. I don't find that hard. I mean, again, I'm not really that warmed up. But I find this beginning really hard. Dropping there perfectly is really difficult. Alright, let's get this, please. Sometimes the ships aren't aligned. You also have to, like... So that part can get annoying because if the ships aren't aligned, you're screwed. It's so hard to fit through there if your ships aren't perfectly aligned. Editor Nathan, welcome back. I know it's great to be on the show. Yeah, the ships are actually never aligned, and you just have to fly through there. Really, just a lot lower going through there. With the main ship, you fly a lot lower, and you won't actually hit the thing. Something I realized after a while of recording. So yeah, because I'm not a good player. There you go. See, it's not that difficult, and neither is that part. Going up there isn't hard. Then you have this wave part. So people say this wave part's free. However, I think you can easily mess up if you're not, like, full concentration mode. Because some of those gears stick out. And this part I don't understand. Hit that pink orb if you don't... oh, you can't just fall there. I'm really stupid. Hit that pink orb if you're dumb. And don't die to that final straight fly. Because if I do, I'm never going to forgive myself. And that's the entire level. The last 10% is free, basically. Yeah. This is the beginning, for me, of, I guess, the Apocalyptic Trilogy. My first, like, actual series. That's not, like, that's, like, an impressive series to have, you know. And my first extreme, Cataclysm. I'm really excited to go for this. I'm also terrified to go for this. Yeah, I wanted to do 8-0 and then do Cataclysm. But honestly, I might just have to, like, do another Insane. I don't know. I'm gonna be, like, I'm not even, I don't want to say this, but I'm probably not gonna upload for a while after this. I mean, I uploaded 3 times, back to back to back in, like, the last few days. This video is probably gonna come out a few days after, but I uploaded 8-0 as of, right now, yesterday. So, this, I don't know when I'm gonna upload this video. Probably, I said at the end of the week, at the end of my 8-0 video, so I'll probably upload it in a few days. But yeah, I'm terrified to go for this. I don't know how this is gonna go. I'm probably gonna get my butt kicked. But honestly, like, I have no idea. I gotta get consistent with the first half of the level. One of the things is once you get consistent with, I would say from 0 to 40. If you can get to 40 every attempt, you are rolling, because 50 to 100 is not that good of a run. Most of the difficulty comes from the first half of this level. Yeah. Anyways. Hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you guys later. Bye.